Hey guys, it's Artist Crystal McCoy, and in today's video, I have Masters Touch Acrylic Marker Set. Ooh, it's the 48 pack, and I have tried the Masters Touch acrylic markers before, but they were the thicker ones. I don't have them with me. I thought I had them there. Those are my alcohol markers. So yeah, I've tested those out. If you could check out my other video to see if you'd like to purchase them or not. And I just saw this pack. It's a 48 color set, which is awesome because I was wishing with the other pack that there'd be more color selection. And these are actually fine tip and they're brush tips. So I was like, oh, I have to try those. So if you are an artist and you are curious about these markers or just coloring or whatever, you know, just for fun, continue watching to see if these are good, are they bad, or if they're worth your money or if they're not worth your money. So yeah, if you guys if you could like the video, if you could subscribe, but only if you want to. I'm not gonna force anyone. So yeah, let's get into this video. Let's test these Masters Touch markers out and we will see how this goes. So let's go, guys. All right, guys, so I have my mixed media Masters Touch paper, my sketchbook. So I am going to be marking all the colors first. We're gonna see what the colors look like and see. I don't know if I'm gonna use a whole paper because I have these two little papers. Yeah, we'll use a full one just in case. There is 48 of the markers. So here they are again, the Masters Touch acrylic marker set. So I'm gonna open her up. I wish it would have came in like a case, but luckily I have my cases where I keep my markers at. If you watch my other videos, you've probably seen them. I got them offline. I'm not sure who the brand is. I'm gonna have to put it in the details of the video so you guys could see, but those carrying cases have been lifesavers. Oh, it comes with a piece of glass. Maybe we can mark them on the glass. I don't know. Interesting. Yeah, that's kind of cool. So yeah, anyways, yeah, so I have these really cool bags. I have a pink one for my my acrylic markers, and then I have a black one for my alcohol markers. But yeah, here's the case. Yeah, you could see it's just a box. It's not like anything crazy. So here are all the markers. I know in the back here that they have like the colors, but I was thinking maybe we'll just make our own because sometimes this isn't very accurate. So we're gonna make our own. So I'm just gonna put that over there. And that's like the lady on the design. I think they used the markers for her. It's pretty cool. I like the colors. So yeah, these are all the markers in their glory. So oh no, I was trying to keep them in order because I think that they have them in a good order, and I'm like, no, this is gonna mess me up because my OCD will kick in and I'll have to arrange them in a specific order later. So yeah, they're gonna go in my big case anyways, but I did want to do like a cool gradient or something with them while we mark them. I think that would be cool. And then I am gonna be doing a drawing with them after. I'm not sure how big the drawing is gonna be, but we'll see. If you heard something drop in the back, I'm not sure if you did or not, but my cats and my dog, Raven, they will not stop when I am trying to do art videos. They are just wild. They're just out there running around wild, and I'm like, guys, I'm trying to make a video here. So yeah, if you heard something drop back there, like I said, it was my fur babies, Raven and Church, because Agnes, she's the calm one. She's not all crazy. So yeah, let's get this open. Let me know if you're an artist, if you were wanting to try these and you've never have and you wanted to see how they came out. I am all ears. There we go. There's the other ones. I don't know if I'm gonna use the glass to mark it. I don't know yet. I might just use the paper. Yeah, I don't know. I'm debating. It takes me forever. I'm indecisive sometimes. So stuff like videos like this are very helpful for me because I am indecisive, and if I'm buying markers, I want to make sure they're worth it. I don't want to be buying art supplies because all art supplies are expensive. Even these ones came out to, they were $27.99, but they were 40% off sale. So little calculator in my head. I'm gonna have to put it at the top how much they came out to be with the discount. And even that's like pricey, you know, any art supply is pricey now, even like the really good ones on sale. I know you could find some like dupes of, these are kind of like Posca marker dupes, but I don't know if they're really considered a dupe though, because they're actually pretty good. And I think that they're trying to evolve this brand, so I give them credit for the price based on like Posca. I love Posca markers, but they are kind of expensive sometimes. So, all right guys, let's get our page open. And we are going to start with this one here. So this one is W01. Interesting, it looks white. I don't know. Oh yeah, it is white, okay. Oh yeah, so that one's the white. Pretty good. I know you can't see it on the paper, guys, but this is the W01. Ignore my handwriting. I've always had, it's funny because I could draw, but I've always had like a weird handwriting. I don't know why. Like ever since I was little, like my hands could draw, but they just don't want to like, you know, write things right. I don't know why. Let's get into the next color, which is, oh, they're just on the lids, R211. So they're not on this side of the marker, they're just on the lids, which looks like an ivory white. So R211, 211. Okay, back to what I was jabbing on about. I have always had struggles with my handwriting, but I can draw for days, which is funny. So this next color is Y146. Y146. Okay, like a light yellow. These are like real light colors at first. I don't even know if you guys could see them. And oops, sorry. Y146. Y146. I think when I was little, I was supposed to be left-handed, and they were like, no, you don't write with your left hand. And I think they tried to change for me to write with my right hand. And it's funny because I could do stuff like with my left hand sometimes. And like even at work, I hold the big tray, I'm a server, with my left hand. How funny. So I think that's why my handwriting's kind of off, even though, oof, it's not 10, it's 01. That's what I get for talking so much. I'm just kidding. This is my channel. I could talk if I want to. So yeah, I want to kind of try doing I've never done it before, like a drawing with my left hand. I think that would be interesting. Maybe we could do like a versus video where I try to draw one drawing with my right hand and one drawing with my left hand and see where that hashes out to be. All right, so that one was Y128, which is a really pretty, like almost orange color. This one's R144. Ooh, that's pretty. That's like a Patrick Star from SpongeBob pink. That's what I used to love watching SpongeBob. I mean, my nephews, they watch it now. My son doesn't really watch it too much, but my nephews do, and I love that show. It's so dumb, brain rot, but I just love it. I haven't really watched the new ones. I haven't watched it for a while, but that used to be one of my favorite shows when we were little. Y145. My mom, she hated the song. She's unfortunately not here with us anymore, but she hated the song. You'd come on and she'd be like, SpongeBob SquarePants, and she'd shake her head like that, and she'd get all annoyed, which was funny. And we would just laugh, me and my sister. We're like, oh my god, we love that movie though. Or not the movie, the show. And the movie, but the show, of course. This one's Y906. Y906. And that one's like a burnt kind of orange. That one's cool too. Ooh, you know, it'd be cool with these like different flowers and stuff. I think those are, oh. And I didn't talk too much about the brushes yet. So the brushes are a brush tip, like I said, which you might be like, well, yeah, of course, but if you're like a new artist, you wouldn't know. There's brush type acrylic markers. There's also like bullet point markers, which are a little bit sharper. And I don't really like those as much. The Posca, like original Posca, are bullet point, but I believe that they came out with a brush tip set. I'm gonna have to look it up and let you know, and maybe we could review that in another video, because I do like the brush tips a little bit more. But Oh yeah, and then there's also like a chisel tip as well with these acrylic markers. So yeah, when you guys are looking for your acrylic markers, make sure you're getting the right tips that you actually prefer to use instead of like the wrong one, because we all have our ways of doing art. For me personally, I don't like using brushes that much, like actual brushes. I'll use them once in a while, but I don't really like them too much. I'm more of like this kind of brush person, which is funny because you think, oh, they're both brushes, but no, the brush tip markers, they're just, I don't know, it's just different. I like that the paint is already on the brush. I don't have to swipe back and forth. You know what I mean? Like, I love that about these brushes. And it puts the perfect amount of paint on for me and the kind of artwork I do. I like to do a lot of like tattoo, like detail kind of looking art sometimes. And when it's like the brush is too big, I can't get those like finer details, which kind of like annoys me. So I do like brush tips for acrylic markers. This one was R238. And you could see, look at this, whoop! We're swerving over here. We're going this, just whoop, going down that way. Like, choop, put an arrow there. How funny, huh? Well, I'm using my new DJI camera with my mic. Testing, hello. And I love it. Let me know if you guys see the difference between like my older videos and this video. I also did get a new light up here on the top. So yeah, let me know if this is making a difference in the video, if the clarity is better for you. Because I've been wanting to do more of like these close-ups with my art, but it's hard because my phone's kind of heavy, so it's hard to angle it sometimes on the tripod. And with this, the little DJI camera, it's gonna be a lot easier for me to get more close-up into my paintings. So yeah, let me know if you're liking this setup, if you think it looks better than before. That last marker was R150. I did the unboxing of it in my last video, and I don't know, I was so excited. I was like a little kid on Christmas, just like opening up my my camera. I was just like, oh, I can't wait to start using this. So this one's R201. I'm gonna do a close-up too on this next one, so I could show you like how the markers are working. All right, so I'm just gonna give you guys a little close-up, more close-up like point of view. And I am using my Masters Touch graphic pencil to mark the what's it called? To mark the my brain went blank. Oh, to mark the names and numbers. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was a long way coming, guys. So yeah, like you could see here, this is the Y210. You could see that, like the brush tip a little bit closer so you guys know. So yeah, that one was Y210. Oh, that was a horrible Y. 210. Okay, woof. I went to work today and I had a long day already, so just ignore me. Let's see. The next one, we're gonna go back up here. Let's see. And the next one is going to be Y203. These colors, they're just like kind of neutral colors. I'm like one for like real bright colors, so these ones I'm like, like, you know, they're good, they have their purpose, but I'm like, show me the purple, show me the green. Green's my favorite color, so I'm like, show me the green markers. Like I said, these will have their day in the sun because we need all the colors, of course, but 209. I like green and purple. I'm going to show you the markers too, so you can see Masters Touch Acrylic markers. See those there. And then this is like the numbers. I don't know if you can see it. Clean my camera lens a little bit. Alright, is that better, guys? Here's the marker. Trying to see how it adjusts to this new camera. So Y713. We're getting to a little bit more like vibrant colors. Why 713? It's always great to have like a reference of your colors on like a paper like this, especially if you're like a new artist and you haven't used the markers that you're using for a while. Or they're new markers like this, because they always have on the cap like what they look like, exclamation. Let's do two exclamations. But sometimes you put the color on the paper and it doesn't even look the same, like at all, or even based off like the reference. Like I'll show you guys the reference that it came with after again with like the markings that I've done, or the swatches, and you'll see like, whoa, that's like not the same at all. Why 206? Do you guys remember when like how many years ago, maybe like 5 or 6 years ago, when everyone was obsessed with like eyeshadow palettes and everyone was swatching the colors, and it was like a crazy thing? And it's like, I don't know, I know that I don't notice that as much anymore, like people swatching eyeshadows. Like I watch a lot of ASMR YouTube videos, and if you guys are watching, I love Rebecca's Beautiful ASMR. She's one of like my favorite ASMR YouTuber. And yeah, I used to notice they used to do like a lot more swatches of makeup and like, you know, in the YouTube videos. And those were like my ASMR videos. Those were like my favorite. Like when they'd swatch, that would like make me like so tired, actually get to sleep. I have really bad insomnia, so it's hard for me to sleep sometimes. Sometimes I could get a whole 8 hours night, I'm out and I'm tired, but then sometimes I have so much energy that I can just not sleep like at all, and it's horrible. But yeah, I don't know, going back to that, remember they used to do a lot of like the swatches? They don't do that as much anymore, and I'm like, I would love that, honestly. So if you're an ASMR YouTube channel, and I think that was one of the good like relaxing things for me, and there's not a lot anymore. I was kind of wanting to try to do my own ASMR video, like work on a painting and then just like do an ASMR video. Let me know if you guys would be interested in that. Maybe in a video like upcoming, we could do like an ASMR video, because sometimes like when you do your channel, some people are like, oh, your voice, it sounds so like relaxing or whatever, you know what I mean? And it's like you don't even really notice it, and I'm like kind of curious to see if like I could do ASMR. I don't know, I think it would be so nice to help the people that can't sleep too. Maybe do like a separate channel or something and try it. That way it's separate. That way you're like not getting my suggested videos on like where I'm all loud and, you know, being all crazy and whatnot. And then you'll have a separate one of like a separate video of me doing like ASMR where it's like more quiet and like whisper, like a little sample like this, you know what I mean? Like this could be an ASMR video. Maybe I could record it as an ASMR video, like if you guys would really be interested. I know that when I watch ASMR, I don't like too much crazy, like, you know, like fake noises and ticking. I know I don't like that. So maybe we could just do maybe a little bit, but not like a lot. And maybe like, hear that? Maybe like with less of the gimmicks, you know what I mean? Like a lot of ASMR channels, sometimes you just want like a simpler video. You don't want like the all like glitz and glam. You just want it to feel like, you know, like a real person. So yeah, there's my little sample. I'm gonna start talking normal now. Alright guys, so that was my little sample of my ASMR. I don't know, I think it would be worth a shot. I know when I was little and I couldn't sleep, if my mom read to me, oof, I'd be out. I'd be out cold. Or like at school, do you remember like reading? Or like have the class having to read, and there'd always be like that one quieter kid with the like more like relaxed voice, and they'd read and you're like, oh no, I might fall asleep here at school. And then you'd have to read next or something. I feel like that would always happen to me. And I'd be like, oh, why do I feel this way? And then they didn't really like discover ASMR till like later on, or, you know, like actually discover what it was. So yeah, if you guys are interested in me making an ASMR channel, let me know in the comments, put a like or something, just so I can know. I might test it out anyways though, because that's just me. I never hold back from trying to test something out. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you liked my little spiel. Let's see. Gonna be 118. These colors are so pretty, guys. I am loving these. Like, I really am. I can't wait to try them in a art, like, you know, like testing them out on a video. If you guys would like to see that, I'm gonna be doing that in another video of me actually using these on an art piece. I just for now wanted to just watch them with you, just hang out with you guys, have a little art moment here. Let's see, 05. I'm trying to figure out like what these colors mean too, because like it has like random letters, but I'm like, what do they mean? Oh, duh. That's what they mean, guys. I'm so dumb. They put them on the box what the color names are. So they just have them like, I don't know. Yeah, they have them on there. What was I thinking? I was lying to you guys. I was trying to say, I think that they didn't have them like on there. Like they don't have names, but they do have names, guys. They do. So yeah, just don't listen to me on that part. Oops, sorry. That was like a sharp turn up. I'm gonna put you guys up here now. So we're getting to the top here of my funny looking chart here. But you know what? It's my chart. It could be however it wants. As long as I see the colors and the names and know what they look like that is fine for me. We're almost done. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 more markers left to mark. Ooh, that one's brown, but is that black? No, yeah, it might be. I like that. That is so smooth. I love that. I'm like, wow. These are really good markers, guys, so far from like what I'm seeing. I said I'm gonna test them out in like a full-length video of doing an art piece, and I will let you know how they did. Of course, you'll see it. I'll be coming up in my next video. Continue watching. Subscribe, guys. Subscribe. I always say only if you want to, but it would be cool if you did. If you like my art and you like my channel and you want to see me do more art stuff, if you get a kick out of it, just do it. I mean, why not? Alright, so the next color is G154. Ooh, my favorite color is green. I'm so excited. Look, green. See my shirt? I have like 4 of these shirts that are like this color because that's one of my favorite like colors to wear, is like this kind of green. Like, let's see. I'd say this one, G147. Out of these like colors, that one's like my favorite to wear. Maybe we could do another video too of me doing an art piece with only like specific colors. I've seen that like art challenge before. I think that would be cool. We could try doing something. I don't know what. Maybe a Disney character or something. I love Disney, so maybe something like that. G132. Okay. We're getting to the last 3, guys. Last 3. Oh, they're rolling off the island. I had to put this tablecloth because I have a glass table underneath this. That's my art desk. And it's great for like painting and all that, because if you get paint on it, you could just like, you know, like scrape it off or whatever. But when I'm doing like videos like this, it's hard to see because of the lights. There's like always a glare. So I didn't want to like blind you guys with the glare. So I put this black tablecloth. I use this for my art shows. And I don't have any shows this year, but next year I am doing the Albuquerque Comic Con. So if you're local, like a local artist, you watch my videos, or if you even go to the conventions, like stop by and say hi and I'll give you some stickers or something. That would be so cool. Maybe you could appear on my Albuquerque Comic Con video if you want. I also like to film the cosplayers. So alright guys, there we go. Those are all the colors. Look at them. They're so pretty. I love them. You know what? I definitely think these are worth your money, honestly. I would buy these again in a heartbeat. I love them. They are awesome. They are amazing. Sorry, I'm like usually look up here for my phone, but the camera's over here, guys, so me looks that way. Yeah, so anyways, these are great markers. They're really good quality. I'm gonna show you a little like close up on the brush again of the blue. You could see there. Focus, camera, focus. There we go. So yeah, these are amazing markers, guys. If you are an artist, like don't forget to check them out because they are a great brand. I'm gonna show you the colors here, my chart again, and then I'm gonna show you the like chart that it came with so you guys can see the difference of like the chart from the like actual swatches. If you need to pause this, like so you could look over the colors just to see the difference and to see all the actual names of the markers, I'm gonna like hold them for a little bit. Yeah, you could like screenshot it and then like see for yourself if you really like the colors or not. But yeah, I think it is definitely worth it. I'm so excited to use these in the project. I always say that, like I'm so excited, blah blah. But like art stuff for me is like I'm like a kid on Christmas morning. Like every time I buy something artistic or like a marker, a paintbrush, or sketchbook, just anything simple, I'm just like so excited about it. So yeah, if you guys like this video again, like I said, like it, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.